In the final months of 1987, in a set of apartments on Haskell Avenue near Sherman Way, a new story was beginning, one that would be written in spray paint and blood. This was the birth of the Haskell Locos. They were a crew of neighborhood kids who, by 1988, had transformed into a formidable street gang. The founding generation included names that would become legends in their neighborhood: Mousie, Frosty, Crow, and two young men whose fates would become cornerstones of the gang's violent history: a founder known as Shadow, whose real name was Robert Sanchez, and another named Duke, Isidro Barajas. While their name came from Haskell Avenue, their heart was a set of apartments on Vanowen Street. From here, they claimed their turf. The summer of 1988, during summer school at Reseda High, members of Haskell Locos shared the campus with kids from the Reseda neighborhood. An uneasy peace held until older Reseda heads discovered Haskell tags in their local park. A challenge was issued. A fight broke out. The younger Haskell crew won, and in that moment, a rivalry that would define a generation was born. The school year that followed was a blur of violence. Weekly brawls escalated into calculated attacks and drive-by shootings. Both sides took losses, cementing a bloody and intractable war. On March 18, 1990, Robert Shadow Sanchez, a Haskell founder, had just finished his work shift at the Lucky's Market. As he rode shotgun in a car with fellow members, they were confronted by a rival from Blythe Street, a man named Felipe Madrigal. At the intersection of Sepulveda Boulevard and Sherman Way, words were exchanged. Then gunfire erupted. Felipe Madrigal opened fire on the car. Robert Shadow Sanchez was shot and killed. Two other Haskell members, Smiley and Moreno, were wounded. A founding father of the gang was dead, and the cycle of vengeance escalated. In 1990, Haskell retaliated with astonishing audacity. In a pair of stolen Toyota Supras, a large group of locos staged a daylight raid on Southside Reseda territory, directly in front of the high school where the war began. The brazen attack led to a massive police crackdown. Members known as Crow, whose real name was Robert Martinez, along with Shy Boy, Lalo, and Toner, were all arrested and sent to prison for the raid. The war raged on. On May 2, 1993, another founding member, Isidro Duke Barajas, went gangbanging deep into enemy territory. Driving down Darby Avenue, the raid went horribly wrong. He was ambushed by Southside Reseda. Isidro Barajas was shot in the head and stabbed multiple times. With two of their founders now dead, the legacy of the Haskellstreetlocos was sealed, forged in a schoolyard fight, and baptized in the blood of its own creators.